Hello everyone, and welcome to Poppy Seed Mini. Today is day 12 of our DIY mini advent calendar, where I will be showing you how to make your own 12-day mini advent calendar. Today is our last day. If you missed any of the days, don't forget to go back and watch them after this video. All right, let's open the box for day 12. All right, final box. Oh, this is the perfect thing to go with our video from yesterday. We have oven mitts, pot holders, and Christmas towels for our kitchens. All right, my mom will be showing us how to make these. So let's get crafting. To get the printable for today's project, you can visit my blog at poppyseedmini.blogspot.com. And of course, the link will be in the description box below.
To make the oven mitt, you're going to need a piece of fabric and a piece of fusible interfacing. You can also get this at Walmart, Hobby Lobby, or online. Now take your fabric, turn it so you see the back side, and you're going to place your interfacing on your fabric, and you're going to heat that on. And as you can see, it's going to make it stiffer and easier to sew. Now take your pattern, and I like to fold it in half when I cut it out, because I like to fold my fabric and then just place it on. And then cut it out. And it should look like this when you're done. To make the loop on your mitt, cut an inch piece of 1/8 ribbon. Now what I'm going to do is you're going to fold this like so, and you're going to place this in like so. And then I'm going to sew across. It should look like this when you get it all sewed. Then you're going to turn it like this, and then you're going to just sew an 1/8 around the edge, like so. Now, as you can see, I got it all sewed around, and I am going to take my scissors, and I'm going to cut just a little slit right here very carefully. Now you're going to turn it right side out, and your mitt should look like this. To make these little pot holders, I'm cutting the pattern out like this. And I'm going to show you on white. You're going to take a piece of fabric that's folded over, and you're going to place it on your fabric, your pattern, and draw around it. Now what I like to do is draw a line like so, and this is going to be your opening, and you're going to start sewing right here. You're also going to take a piece of this 1/8 ribbon and cut a small piece and place it on the opposite side of your hole. And the loop is going to go on the inside. Then you're going to sew around like so. Once you got it sewn, take your scissors and cut around, leaving only 1/8 of an inch. I leave the opening with a little more fabric, then trim off the corners. Turn it right side out. Then go in and make the corners stand out. Next, I'm going to show you how to make these cute little towels. For this project, I'm using red cotton quilting fabric, and I did this on all of them. And now I'm just going to set this on and just very carefully cut it out. Like so. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use this pretty lace to use as my decoration on my towel. I'm just going to cut the right size, like so. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm taking Heat and Bond, and you can get this on Amazon or at any fabric store, and you can even get it at Walmart if you need to. And I'm going to cut a little slice. Now I'm going to heat and bond this on my lace. Make sure your iron is on a hot setting, and you just iron over it. Then you need to let this cool, because if you take it off too fast, it's still warm and it'll stick to the paper. After this cools, just slowly take it off. Then place it on your towel. And make sure you put it up high enough because you're going to be turning over the edge. Then just iron it on. Now let it cool. And then I'm going to start turning over the edges, and I'm going to iron those so it's easier to sew. I like to use my iron a lot because it makes the sewing so much easier. And now I'm going to turn these edges over, and this might pop off and you might have to fudge a little when you sew it, because this is getting this hot again and it can pop if it's too heavy. There we go. Stayed pretty good. There. Now I'm going to go to my sewing machine and sew this up, and I'll be right back. Now that I got it sewn, I need to let you know that the stitch length that I'm using for these towels and for the mitts and the pot holders, I used size 2, and that makes a big difference. It holds it better and it has a nicer look. You get it too big and it just doesn't fit right. Now you want to fold these and iron them. This helps when you put them on your towel rack that they stay nice and neat. Now, the other thing you can do is, if you don't want to use lace, you can actually use ribbon, and I use the Heat and Bond to put this on too. And if you need bigger size towels, you can also make the pattern bigger. And with this lace, it's a little bigger, so it needed a bigger towel, but this one I actually sewed the lace on with my sewing machine. So there's all kinds of things you can do with this. Have fun making them, and have a Merry Christmas.
Let us know in the comments down below if you enjoyed this series about making your own miniature advent calendar. Should we do it again next year? If we did, what theme would you like it to be? We hope you enjoy making this mini advent calendar and sharing it with someone you love. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you love making miniatures, don't forget to check out our other videos.